Hey, welcome back to the channel. We got more Phoenix Wright.
Yes, we got more Phoenix Wright, and sadly, this isn't the case where Phoenix Wright decides to fight Nessie in an MVC Ultimate, although that would be quite funny.
God, that would be great. I would love the next Ace Attorney game we play to have an MDC like cameo or something. Like, oh yeah, I remember when I was in this fighting tournament a few years back.
Yeah, like, I mean, they already kind of referenced a lot of that stuff when it comes to, like, Mario spin-offs, right?
Yeah, probably.
I feel like they could probably do the same. At least throw a cameo in there.
Yeah, at least throw a cameo in there. So, I forget exactly where you were. Okay, so it's a new day.
Yeah, well, not a new day, but I think we were figuring out the trials we were figuring out what to do with the trial for Edgeworth, since, you know, he's accused of murder in the detention center, and he's refusing to let Phoenix work his case. And then Gumshoe's like, please be the one person to take his case because nobody else doesn't want to, because if they lose, their reputation sinks.
Yeah.
So and then they'll have to work as a greeter at Walmart.
Ugh, can't think of a worse freaking job than that. All right.
Yep.
So,
well,
let's get to it.
Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we should go look for clues down by the lake? Right. Well, Penny, for your thoughts? Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk.
All right.
Maya, you do not know what it's like to be a greeter at Walmart. You don't want to be like an alternate universe version of it. It's like the WickDonald's, but it's like WickDonald's to McDonald's, but Walmart's Walmart, you know? So, yeah, you don't want to be that. So, by the lakes, maybe the boat landing, because literally that's the only thing that we've not had an interaction with.
Yeah.
In terms of the lake area itself. Like, we talked to the lady, I forgot her name, but the camera person last time. Yeah. Then we talked to Larry.
Well, I mean, let's see if he's got anything new to say. Nope.
No. I think literally the boat rental's the only thing that we haven't seen as far as, like, clues or extra bits, right?
Maybe. I thought something happened here. Yeah, but let's see. Anything here? Because I think there was a woman who talked to us by these boats.
Yeah. No, that was the camera person.
Ah, yes. So back.
So by that.
I can't look back around or anything.
Yeah. See if there's anything new with that we might have missed.
Nothing I'm seeing here.
No Nessie with a fight stick approaching out of the water like a JoJo's character.
God, that'd be what a stand.
Yeah, it just
fucking summon the Loch Ness monster with a fight stick.
Oh god! JoJo's Part 12 character has a stand that's a fight stick that controls people.
I love that.
Let that be a thing. An expensive-looking camera faces the lake. Next to it is a large microphone and a blue tarp. Looks like there's no computer. Okay, so, yeah, we discovered that the camera could take a rapid series of pictures when a loud noise happens near it. Yeah. So, we basically need to... So I'm guessing that might have taken some pictures in the gunshot. I think you could turn the camera right?
I'm trying to figure out how, because, like, usually...
It's been a minute.
Oh, there it is, slide. There's a slide button I have to click.
There you go. Nothing new about that. Well, I mean, the food and stuff implies that she may have been out here for a few days doing this.
Yeah.
Sleeping in the cars.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Nothing else really new about that.
Okay.
But a no camping sign.
Back. Yeah, let me look at the camera again, but that was about it.
Yeah, nothing new about the camera outside of what we learned.
Examine out
maybe.
Again.
And Larry probably doesn't have anything new to say regarding the camera person.
No, but his hot dog stand's got something.
I can't get over the samurai dogs. The original samurai dogs, no less. No. Hey, man. Oh, wait, no, it's you. I think you're Larry.
Hey, man, whoever calls the product original first wins.
Why don't you add world famous to the sign?
Hey, good idea.
What have I done? I mean, yeah, it's kind of like when reviewers are kind of bought to give good tagline reviews to a movie. Hey, Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Well, no.
Waterfalls.
No.
All right.
Jordan, what kind of toppings do you usually go for on your hot dog?
So, my favorite dog is usually like a Chicago dog. So, I go pickles, relish, mustard, maybe some tomato, plenty of mustard, maybe some like pickled peppers.
Okay. I haven't gotten anything that fancy yet. Most of my hot dogs are just simple, like, mustard with maybe some cheese on the bun. That's it.
I mean, fair enough. I mean,
if anything, I'm more of a bratwurst guy.
Oh, well, I mean, I know it's sacrilege, right? But, like, when you tell me, hey, you want to get a hot dog, right? Like, if you come over to my house, right, and I say, hey, we're having hot dogs, I mean brats. Like,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I don't have, like, an Oscar Mayer wiener sitting in my fridge waiting for me to, like, boil or pan fry it. It's a brat that's getting pan fried or put on the grill before you come by. The only exception is there's, like, these XL hot dogs at Costco, and let me tell you, man, those XL Costco wieners, they are the bomb.
I hear so many good things about them, but I've never grown up around a Costco. I've never been inside of one, so I have no idea.
Well, I'll tell you, man, it's almost magical.
I feel like I just stun lock you for a second.
Yeah, it's fucking capitalist magic right there.
It's just never been around me.
No,
ever.
Fair enough.
I didn't even.
Seeing that, like, did I miss that? I'm just going one more time. I grew up. I love hot dogs, dude. Like, I adore hot dogs, man. Like, the difference between, like, the Sam's Club and Costco experience for me really is in the food court, and it's because at least at Sam's I can get some of the best pretzels. Like, they got some of the best pretzels. You don't get pretzels at Costco. Both of them got, like, the dollar dog, and I will give Sam's, like, the leg up on the pizza. But Costco has the freaking parfait. And, I mean, depending on how you're feeling, man, like a lunch break, if you got a Sam's Club and a Costco near you, like, it can be a real toss-up. Like, I might get in a fist fight with someone depending on if they're feeling like Costco or Sam's today. Because
I wouldn't know. I haven't been inside of either. I've never been in a Sam's Club. So
damn, dude.
Yeah. I didn't even know Sam's Club was a thing until after I moved out of Texas.
Oh,
like,
dude, like,
yeah.
I don't know what to tell you, man, because I grew up at both. Like, I'm a double card holding member.
Yeah, it's just never
how it is, man.
It's just never been a factor in my life. The big department stores for me in my time are Target and Walmart, and that's right. This guy.
Okay, but we couldn't go to Grossberg till we were at the criminal place for some reason.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's what was going on. Okay, so let's go see Doug Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
I think I could probably do the closest of the voices of Doug Dimmadome.
I thought I did it the first time, but you can go ahead.
I remember you did voice this guy, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember how I voiced him because it's been so long ago, but let's go for it. Yeah.
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright.
Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like her sister, you know? It takes me back. The days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
Alright, so... Yeah.
Honestly, I want to ask about the painting first, because that was like the main thing in that last...
yeah, because he was gifted the painting, I think, by Red White.
Yeah, that's what it was. Let's see if I...
Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my desserts. Old, bitter desserts.
Yeah, like a durian dessert. There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I, just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything.
Uh,
Okay, so maybe we could show him the person that... Because we got an autopsy report, right?
yeah,
Why is the wall there a different color?
well, the painting was there.
A big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh, what happened to it? Well, he gave it to someone. I bet he gave it to some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick. Yeah.
I'm going to
Or
say,
like-
of all the characters we've seen in this game, she has to be my favorite. I love
Yeah.
this girl. She's great.
She's so energetic and spirited.
Mhm.
Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Well, then let's take them back to our office. You won't miss them.
I love her.
We don't need them. Then can we take that wooden bear? It is kind of cute.
I have
like
these
it.
books in front of me. I have these books behind me to make me look fancy for documentaries and interviews. I actually can't read.
A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Hey, Nick, I want a desk like that in our office, too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh. I meant for me. You'd better start saving your allowance then. Okay, I'll start saving my 25 cents every 2 weeks allowance starting now. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold.
I wouldn't mind sitting in that office.
Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Probably could get like one of those, probably could get a life-size Frankie figure from One Piece made. Commission special.
Super!
We should put things on our client table too. I'm not really into smoking. We could put out candy or gum. Classy. I don't know, gum's not bad.
I'd be kind of down with free gum, man.
Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I think our Charlie is cuter. Right. He's a real cute plant.
I love their banter. Okay, so
Yeah, their banter's very nice.
Anything? I see why people love this game. Like, it's great.
Yeah, this whole series I can see the definite appeal in. The only thing that I find it to be a bit tiresome is the flashes on the screen. Like I know that they're meant to be for emphasis when it comes to characters showing up or reacting, but it's just distracting and it hurts my eyes.
Yeah, I give you that. Ugh, strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ugh!
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond? Or Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Honestly, that's probably the most non-pun sounding name we've encountered yet.
Yeah, that's pretty to the point, yeah. So, this is the camera on the lake. Takes photos whenever it hears a sound explode.
That's what she said.
And it just happened to be set up on the beach, pointing out at the lake.
Yes, she said it was to photograph shooting stars.
Shooting stars, explosions. What's the connection? I'd be suspicious of this witness of yours.
Yeah. Pretty evident.
Agreed. So, this is the moment of time. So this is the moment.
My apologies. I had one too many drinks of my office scotch.
Yes, office scotch. That's the problem.
I've got office scotch, home scotch, train scotch, McDonald's scotch. I've got scotch for anything and everything that I have in my daily life.
I've even got bathtub distilled gin.
That sounds disgusting.
Dude, that's a classic. It'll make you go blind.
No, yeah, no, I'd rather not. I'll just stick with a Tanqueray Greyhound, thank you.
Amen. Something about Edgeworth. Can't say it's a good or a bad thing. I'm not able to see due to all the scotch.
I can't see due to all of my wash tub scotch.
Yes. Got the whiskers.
Okay.
My apologies.
Did I get you with that one? Office scotch.
Scotch. God, I wish I had some office scotch Monday. Oh man, I'm not sure I can help you with that though. All right, so we talked this
now
dude.
We
learned the guy's
talk.
name is Hammond.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial of Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, it was. Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the medium, the victim. But the case was a loss. No convictions were made. It happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal,
They
right?
never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blame my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please. Don't mention it.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Edgeworth. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
Hmm.
Okay, so Miles's dad. Okay, so Miles's dad was the victim of the DL6 incident murder. So,
Yeah.
so Mia and Maya's mom was like, "I'm gonna contact Mr. Edgeworth's spirit," and then that went wrong. Okay.
Well, yeah, the case went wrong after that, but now, here's the thing. Edgeworth is on defense, because what this is going to look like is the lawyer who failed his father's case all those years ago was just murdered by the son of the victim.
Well, I don't think it was. Well, we don't know if it was a wrong deal.
We don't know, but now this could be the way the not the offense. What do you call it? The
prosecution?
The prosecution could frame it as Edgeworth taking revenge for the DL6 case and not going the way he wanted it.
Right. Well, I mean, the fact that maybe there was no conviction of an actual, there was no finding of it, period.
Exactly. That could be the issue that we're now running into. That's going to be hard to disprove.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a picture.
Wait. This is a photograph of my mother.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I know we're going back to Edgeworth now.
I'll leave him to his office scotch.
Yeah, leave this man to his office scotch.
Probably like one of those $80 to $100 bottles.
Ah, sweet lord, yeah, most likely. What is this? I was hoping you'd gotten the message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's of no concern to you.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. All right.
We were told to present it, so let's just present it and see what happens.
Yeah. Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet, you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it. I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you'll always see it through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. I like how he gets the shifty eyes and like it speeds up
like
in the conversation at certain points.
Yeah, he's in a very vulnerable position right now, so his confidence is kind of waning. Very nice bit of character here. Like
Definitely.
That's something I always
soft face in this part where usually he's very hard-edged.
Yeah, like I love the way that this series as well as Ghost Trick, which is made by the same team, just have these amazingly done animations to show character. Not like a lot of the design work does it, yes, but they do subtle things or just some overt things that are just really expressive.
Yeah. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I'll answer to the best of my abilities.
Maybe the camera stuff?
No, we should
Maybe
probably
after.
start with the conversation that just opened up, you know?
Right.
The DL6 incident. It was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And
Hammond is the victim in the Ground Lake murder? Or the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean you're... Strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened about 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on cases runs dry in 3 days.
What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
Okay. 15 years is a pretty long time.
And
What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So your father was a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow,
so
Miles has
more
got
than-
much more of a tragic backstory than I thought.
Definitely. What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this.
I know, you want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you? I mean, I kind of want to see what happens if we say we won't, but I'm not
yeah.
going to do that.
I imagine it ended up being like a Dragon Quest says no situation where you say no to certain replies and then a character goes, don't be like that, or a funny animation happens, but...
Or with the tone of this game, you do that and it's like, okay, game over.
Yeah, that's it, game over. And,
Yeah,
and then we
just
realize,
cuts
shit,
to
we need
his
to
sentencing.
do that whole thing again because this game's from 2001, which, era of autosaves wasn't around, so then we'd have to do all that stuff again.
Oh god, that would be horrible.
Who could have guessed this day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
All right. Well, I guess we should What's that? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one. What? It's calming down. Whew, how scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. I mean, isn't the proper protocol for an earthquake that you get under a desk or something?
Yeah, you want to get under something in case, like, ceiling tiles fall, etc. Nothing will hit you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that actually makes sense to me. I was just... wow, I've never thought of the deeper reasoning to that other than, oh, you just do it? Okay.
Yeah, it's so that, you know, if the roof starts caving in, you kind of have an impromptu helmet above you.
Right, right.
What's going on here?
What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal?
Lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal?
No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. I mean...
There's plenty we could say.
I mean, yeah, there is a lot. There are many words that could be said. Many words. Look what I got.
Ha! You did it! Glad I waited till the last minute to file them papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then.
Good luck.
All right.
Hey. You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, not surprised. It's a pretty big quake. I'll go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in the 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. All right. Well, I mean, earthquakes are pretty scary.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And you know, depending on the frequency of which, you know, a lot of technologies did get made to help, you know, mitigate the damages. Like in Japan, in Japan they have these things for shelves and stuff where you place these braces on top of your shelves that push them against the ceiling to prevent them from wobbling and falling over.
Yep.
And I know, and that's something for them because Japan has like the highest amount of frequencies in the world, I think. Like the highest frequency of earthquakes in the world, I believe. So, yeah, fun fact.
Pretty common over there. They do have a lot of,
Although California, I think, gets a fair amount, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's really just that whole kind of, I think it's called the Ring of Fire, that area of the world. Just a lot of tectonic activity.
I thought that was wait, Ring of Fire's a real thing? I thought that was just a Johnny Cash song.
No, that's literally a geographic, like, phenomenon
Huh.
I don't know if California's
not know.
technically in the Ring of Fire. Like, one second. I've got a web browser right here. Let me check that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
really can't because... one second. Let me use my phone over here.
I just know that California can get them pretty frequently because at one time when Anime Expo was going, there was an earthquake, I think, on that weekend. And somebody uploaded footage of one of the larger hotels or skyscrapers, like, wobbling side to side from how strong it was. And apparently that's the right thing for a building to do. You don't want a building to be seized up on the ground when an earthquake happens because that causes it to be broken more easily.
Yeah.
I think. I think that's the mechanics.
I'm literally looking at a map of the Ring of Fire right now, and yeah, so it literally is from like almost the southern tip of South America, around and outside of the coast of Australia, up, and literally Japan is right in the middle of the ring.
Oh.
Up through a part of Russia, through the bottom of Alaska, and then all the way through California, through Mexico, and then back down to South America. So that whole region is just full of tectonic events.
Okay.
That make it very dangerous, or at least more susceptible to, earthquakes and other seismic activity. It's something we learn about in, geology, but you know what my degree's in.
Right.
I like rocks.
And I may have learned about it in school back in the day, but I'll be damned if I remember jack and shit from that. I was too busy probably playing Sonic Adventure 2.
I can't say I was doing much else either.
Yeah. Not a whole lot to do when you're in that age.
Except play Sonic Adventure 2, of course.
Except play Sonic Adventure 2. Try to raise the best Chow. Min-max the stats as best as you can, and then still get mad when you don't beat Chow Karate.
Yeah, I remember those days. Well, hope everyone enjoyed the episode.
Yeah, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. So I guess now we finally start the Edgeworth trial. So that'll be exciting. So if you're looking forward to that, so if you want to watch that, make sure to like and sub at the channel, and keep updated on our videos. So that said, take care of yourselves, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See you around. Ring that bell.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.